Hi everyone, and welcome back to Trade Precision. It's Tuesday, it's May 17th, and we've already had a successful oil trade where we got 10 ticks, and here it's about 9:30, just shortly after the ES open, and we're looking to go long on the ES now. And you can see I've got my order placed already. That's the benefit of trading with Trade Precision, is that we identify true support and true resistance levels, and they hold through the course of the day. We're not getting filled. There, we got filled. Okay. They hold through the course of the day. What I was trying to say is, but usually, like in this case, you have plenty of time, to look at it, to assess it, and to decide if you want to place an order. We try to show you something here. We're trying to teach something here, and really when it comes to trading, that's your individual decision as to what you want to do. We're just trying to show something here, and this is the style of trading that we show in these videos is kind of like one method of doing it, and that there's other methods, and we talk about that in the room. And right now this thing's going against us. It's going down instead of turning around and heading back up. But we look for this thing to, we're looking for the market to turn back up. And with the ES, we go for 4 ticks and 8 ticks on these videos for a profit target, and we have a 6-tick stop. Now, we also trade gold, oil, and the euro, and on those, we have a 10 and 20 for the profit target. So it's really twice as much because of the price of the euro. Actually, probably a little bit higher too. But we try to, and we just look at a number of different markets, and as you can see, we've got no indicators on the charts. This is what we look at. And we can find the support and resistance levels on the charts. We're 1 tick away from our first profit target, and so therefore, we can look at multiple charts at the same time. We can flip through a series of charts until we see something. So the other thing is, it just doesn't want to fill for us. We can. We can trade like multiple markets, and it works on all time frames, and it works on all markets. We just choose these because of the and I'm moving this up. It came down 3 ticks, but I'm moving it up so that it's 3 ticks from my entry price, and the reason for that is that, and I'm 1 tick away from my second profit target. There, we got filled. What I was going to say, the reason for that is I'll explain it more, I guess, but we're trying to get into a free trade, with the first profit target on both the ES and on oil and gold or whatever. Sometimes we go days without an ES trade, but here's another one, and we just ran up quite a bit. From the start of that previous trade, it ran up a total of 8 points, 8 ES points, or 32 ticks. And now we've got some support that we've identified here, and I'm not getting filled. Maybe that's a good sign. Unless it goes up without me, then it's not that good. But we've identified a support level again, and what we'll try and see if we can get filled is the first thing, and then after we get filled. And there we go. We got filled on it. The next thing is to try and get to the profit target. And like I said, the first one is to get you in a free trade as quickly as possible. That's our goal here. And then the second one, depending on how you feel about risk, you can try for just that additional. Double, the 4 ticks or 10 points on the oil Or you can try for some other goals. One would be like the swing high up there. Would be a possibility. But it all depends on the individual trader. And that's something that we can go over with you. Mario can talk to you about it. I can talk to you about it, and just do what we think is going to work best, or you think is going to work best for you. And not getting anywhere. We're 2 ticks away from stopping out on this. The thing to do though, like if you're going to do this, is to really learn the system, and oh gosh, got stopped out. Well, the thing when you get stopped out like that is you gotta, if you record your trades, like we do on a recap table that we send out daily, and if you want that, I can send that to you. But what your win percentage is, and you got to take the next trade. You got to look at the next opportunity. Well, finally, we're getting into something different here. Here's a crude oil trade, and well, that was a good jump right there. That thing jumped up. We set up. We discovered some resistance on the chart, and then we're filled at the, right at 51, and that benefit of being in early is that you and look at that, the first profit target is hit. Wow. So I'll move my stop down. The thing's moving so fast. Well, I got 2 ticks. I should have only been 1, I think, but oh well. And they're filled already. It doesn't matter. That was pretty quick. 10 and 20 real quick. And like I said, other traders could look for other things, down lower, but not a bad trade, and very quick. 10 and 20 at $10 a tick. You guys can do the math and figure that out. So that's a pretty nice oil trade right there. We're starting to run out of time in the day, though. This is interesting. We called resistance on the ES probably about an hour and a half ago. Someplace, yeah, maybe it was around in there. I'm not sure. Someplace around there that we called it on. And look at the size of some of these bars on the ES. But anyway, we've got resistance now at 25.75. It hit our price, and yes, we're filled on it. So, and now it's the same thing. It's an ES trade, so we're going for 4 and 8. Yeah, you can see that. And the thing is, you look at that, I don't want to say we're stepping in front of the train, but the market's running up, and we stand in there, with and look for this thing to go down. That's they're not right all the time, as we find out. There, we got filled on our first profit target. That's great. That's good. But when they are, usually they move fairly quickly, except for the ES. It never moves quickly. That wasn't an endorsement or anything, but we look for that, and I move my stop down. I think I was 1 or 2 ticks, So, and we'll see if this thing can get to that second profit target. We've had a pretty good day at trading today. It's coming up on 2:30, and that's a real nice thing in this room. It's 9 to 2:30, and usually you can do fairly well. And if you learn the system, if you learn the methodology, and we're only too happy to teach it, you might be done even quicker. But the thing is, if you do take the time to learn it, just really own it. Just really, do with it. It's I'm not going to say it's easy, but without having to worry about a bunch of indicators to come together, to me, it's a much cleaner, nicer way to trade. Just 2 ticks away now from our second profit target. The room will be open again tomorrow. It opens up at 9. I'm usually in a little bit earlier, and we go to about 2:30. With the room, we usually start the audio portion right around 9 o'clock, though, and we announce the support level or the resistance level, and when we do, and we write it up on the chart. There, filled. So all right, so we had a pretty good day today. 5 for 7 total, and real good conversations going on in the room. I think we've got a pretty good group in there. So I think you'd like to come and join it. I think you'd be surprised at how well everybody seems to be doing. So okay, we'll be open Wednesday. We'll be open at 9 o'clock. We'll look for you then. I hope you all have a great evening, everyone.